Indiana State football coach Mike Sanford, ISU fell 59-13 at Northern Iowa today. Mike, it was unfortunately over pretty quickly. Offense had trouble moving the ball. Turnovers hurt. Inability to convert on third down hurt. The defense was defending some short field throughout the first half, and it all kind of snowballed. Is there any place you put it first in terms of how it got rolling for Northern Iowa in the first half?
Well, the first thing I would say is that was not the Indiana State Sycamore football team that I know that was playing out there today. I don't know why, I don't know who we were, but that was not us. And we're a much better football team than that. And obviously, we've got to get to the bottom of why. But at the same time, you look at it from the start. We won the toss, we took the ball. Offense was actually moving the ball on plays, but we would get a penalty. We'd gain 5, get a penalty. Gain 5, get a penalty. And so we put ourselves in long yardage situations. We were 0 for 5 on third downs in the first half, which killed us. We turned the ball over I think we had 3 turnovers in the first half. That was very much unlike us. That's not who we are, and that was embarrassing, and that was a bad game. I don't know what else to say. And the thing started with some mistakes, and then it just snowballed from there and got worse and worse and worse. And turnovers and penalties and not tackling the way we should. A lot of things.
Anything you sensed before the game that you thought the team might be in trouble? I mean, that's kind of hard to gauge sometimes, but was there any sign that you had even beforehand that it might not be your day?
I didn't have any. I had no feeling of that at all. I actually, I thought that we were coming off a game that I thought we showed that we can play with anybody. Now, obviously, we can play with arguably the best team in the league and barely lose to them. And then, this team who we're very comparable to, we lose by that score. I don't know. Obviously, that was not us today. And that's the only thing I can say.
Obviously, as you mentioned, the offense really had trouble. The penalties, the early penalties were killers. How much of the credit also goes to Northern Iowa's defense, which has been pretty good over the last couple weeks. And obviously they put their stamp on the game on third down. They were able to put some pressure on Matt, and they made it difficult.
Yeah, I got to give them credit. They did a nice job on defending us on third down. We had some man-to-man, there's some man-to-man coverage things that we didn't beat, and then they got pass rush on us, and we have to be able to execute in that situation. So that was not good enough.
How do you keep the team, focused for the rest of the season? That's probably playoffs are probably out of the question now. But what do you do to make sure the last 2 weeks are productive ones for this team?
Well, the thing we've got to do, we had a lot of guys hurt today.
Yeah.
We had some guys out in the game from the beginning. Got some guys hurt in the game. I don't even know. I can't even begin to tell you what all those are because there were so many. The trainers just kept coming up to me and telling me about guys that were hurt. So I don't know who's serious, who's going to be back, who's not. I have no idea. The bottom line is, though, that we got a lot of guys beat up, and somehow we got to stay together as a team, and we got to fight back. We're playing a team that is a very good football team, but we had a very difficult game against them a year ago, and that game should be a motivator for us.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike. I appreciate it.